Okay,
It's good.
okay, fantastic. Well, as we know in Shield Nation, it's tell me, show me, let me, grow me. And step one, to Fast Start Qualified, you get paid $70 per membership when they get the dual membership. And there's two ways to qualify. You can do it with either 5 members, any service, or 3 members and 1 new recruit. And do that within 20 days, you're going to get a $100 Fast Start bonus. And you want to take your Fast Start class. Step number 2, become a manager. Get paid $90 now because you got a pay raise per membership. And you can do it 2 ways. You can do it with $500 personal premium. If you're just out there doing, talking to people and doing the deal, or 3 frontline legs with a membership, and together everybody combines to $300 original organizational premium. Then do that within 45 days, you're going to get a $200 bonus. And step 3, there's bonus money for those who get people Fast Start qualified, because we want everybody to be Fast Start qualified. As soon as somebody gets a paycheck, they're excited. So help your new associates earn $100 Fast Start and $200 manager bonus. And if you're the sponsoring associate, you earn 100 plus a matching 200. If you're a senior director, you earn 200 plus 400. And if you're an upline executive director, you earn 200 plus 400. And that's pretty good, for a little bonus for helping your people qualify. So, Mr. Archuleta, can you add anything into this?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. First of all, I would say part of what I would add to the equation there is with enthusiasm. So when and you did a great job there, but I would say whenever you're telling somebody, get excited. And I think part of what they're wanting to when you're talking to people and you're wanting to express to them how great this opportunity is, keep that in mind. I know that, and I'll revert back to when I first was exposed to the opportunity of Legal Shield. I was in the classroom, and the student that recruited me, his name was Jared Olona, but the student that recruited me, one of the things that I really noticed about him was that he was very, very excited about this opportunity. And I think sometimes, not nobody on this call, of course, but sometimes we tend to lose our shine a little bit, and you forget what a great opportunity that you're offering. And I'm not saying go out there and be weird or anything, but the part where you can just let them know how exciting this opportunity is, that you get to go out there and protect people, and you don't have to go through any crazy qualifications. I was a teacher, and I can tell you that to become a teacher, they don't just let anybody do it. And that's the good and the bad and the ugly of Legal Shield, because as long as you put a mirror under somebody and fog comes out and they can pass a background check, they'll allow them to be an associate. And so what happens, in my opinion, is that sometimes people don't take that opportunity as serious, because they say, well, I only paid $49 for this, or I only. So I was told when I got in, regardless of whatever you're paying, $99 or $49 or that, and of course you need to get a membership and all that, but put a comma and some zeros behind it, and so that way you're taking it seriously. One of the one of the reasons why, when I first took a look at the opportunity, it and I started doing really well with Legal Shield. What took me so long to go full time into Legal Shield was just the fact that I had put so many hours into becoming a teacher and getting my master's degree, and I couldn't believe it that this opportunity that you're getting bucks for is paying me more than my master's degree, and I'm killing myself literally with the with dealing with all the students and the parents and the everything else. And so I had to, in my own mind, I had to tell myself that this opportunity is really this big of an investment, because it really does have that high of a return. And so that part on the tell me side, I think, if you put comma with enthusiasm, then people will really see your excitement. And some people, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. Because you could take any script, it doesn't matter what it is. Some people say, well, I don't know, I got this script from Melissa Wilder, or sorry, Peters, and it's not really working for me. I don't know. I'm saying exactly what Melissa says, but see, you're not saying it how Melissa says it. And so that's the part that you need to work on. And so how do you tell somebody, make sure that you're saying it with enthusiasm, that you're enthusiastic about the opportunity of Legal Shield. And then one more that I'll add, that I've started to add to the bonuses, because the bonuses are great, and one that will help your new associate, as far as coming up with more leads, to add to the fire, to stoke the fire, is, you can add, if and what I would suggest is, check with your local field trainer on that side. And even if they're not going to do group, or what we call business solutions, B2B, what you can do is you can offer them, what I've been doing when I'm talking to my new person is, I'll throw that in the mix, and I'll say, we also have an optional $500 bonus if you work. And in my state, I can say, if you work with me, because I'm a field trainer, and I say, if you work with me in developing a list of some business solutions, just places where you spend we call it, who do you know, follow your dollar. And if you can put together some of those people, then we can offer that extra $500. Or do you want to pass that up? And like 9 times out of 9, they say, oh, no, I'm interested in that part. Then I say, okay, well then, just to add to that, it's not that you're going to be doing business solutions and get a Legal Shield tattoo on your neck like the one I have and all that, but you could take a business solutions class, and whether you're going to do group or not do group, it's still a good idea to do. It's totally, as far as I know, it's totally free, and but it's very expensive if you don't take it. And then if you work with me, and we can come up with a little solutions list, then we can go after getting that bonus. And that's an extra $500 that we can add to all those bonuses. And it's going to get you a big jump start on getting your senior associate qualification. So that part I would. And then on the show me part, even if you're not a big you're a big solutions person, you could say, well, let me show you that, that every one of the states, as far as I know, has a field trainer, and we can reach out to them. And I know all the field trainers, especially in my region, they're happy to help. And I'm pretty sure that's pretty much across the board, whether you're with Marty Golano's region or whatever. But you can definitely show them that that's a great system to plug into, and a good way for them to get themselves an extra $500. And so I've been adding that. And then of course, you want to let them do it. So let me do that. Let me become that that step up to manager and all those things, and then grow them. So that would be the elusive part, the duplication part. How do I duplicate my efforts? And I think everybody on this call is all chasing that. whether you're a $800,000 or a year ring earner, or you're making 50,000 a year, or you're making, you know, $500 a month extra or whatever. You know, you're trying to duplicate your efforts by using the networking side to build a little Legal Shield army, if you will, to go ahead and grow them, so that we all want to be like John, right? Everybody want, and Darcy, right? So everybody in this call wants to be like them. At least I know I do. I'll never be as tall as John. You know, I think genetics plays a little bit of a part there, but I can always strive to be the leader that John is and have the team that John has. And the great part with Legal Shield, the model, is that if I do that, it just makes John that much better, you know, and Darcy. And so that's what I love about this opportunity, because it helps when you grow your team. It grows everybody on this call. It grows, you know, we would love to have in Puerto Vallarta, you know, a massive Shield Nation presence, you know, to where we just take over the whole resort. And, you know, there's Brian Carruthers, and then there's Shield Nation. You know, that would be awesome. And I think it can happen, but we all gotta row the boat. And this is a great model. So if you tell enough people, and you show them that, hey, I'm in Performance Club, I've gotten the bonus, or maybe I haven't, but I'm working on whatever, or I'm, you know, I'm putting in, I'm on Mondays on these calls, and I'm putting in my work. You know, I know a little bit about it. I just took the last group school, and here's some of my notes. And you're showing them, you know, that you're also working on you don't mind getting your hands dirty, doing a little bit of activity, and then you let them. That's the hard part for me, is letting them do it. It's really painful when you watch your kid fall down the first time they try and ride the bike, and they scrape their knee, and they might cry, or they might, you know, hold in the tears. But you already know as a parent that it's really hard. But then next thing you know, you put a little Band-Aid on there and blow on the cut, or do whatever you do, and then that kid's running down the road and flying down with a bike Mach 3 with their hair on fire, and then you can't catch them. And that's really what you want. But anyway, that's a little bit of what I got with tell me, let me, show me, and grow me. And again, just to recap, if you want to add the solution stuff, doesn't mean that you're trying to get a bunch of solutions people, although that's a good problem to have. But what you're trying to do is let them see that part. And I'll just mention this last part. For years, and I do solutions all the time. For years, I missed that part with my team members and stuff. I wouldn't mention it, and now that they have such a great bonus, I'm doing my best not to miss it with the new people that I'm bringing on board, because they can all qualify for that. And I think if you're not even a newbie, if you haven't opened your first group yet, I think you still qualify for that. You know, you still get yourself a $500 bonus. My son just qualified for his $500 bonus, and he was the first in the region and all that. It didn't hurt that his dad's Paul Archuleta, but I still really pushed him quite a bit to go out there, and he ended up getting an account. I took him to a networking function, and he got that account all by himself. He was talking to somebody, and he was a lot more cute than I was, I guess, and he got the account. And so, and I just, helped him along with it, made sure the paperwork looked good and all that. And that's what a field trainer will do for you. And he's getting himself 500 more reasons to give Legal Shield that much more effort. But anyway, thank you, Miss Karen, and looking forward to the Puerto Vallarta trip. So thank you for letting me rant on.
Paul, I think the number one thing is people will come 200 miles to see you if you're excited. And I think excitement is the key thing. And I do have just a couple little things. If anybody has any questions, just raise your hand. But I'm gonna just give you a couple little scripts. What are you doing Monday at 7 p.m.? Nothing. What's up? Well, I'm launching a new business or project. and I could use you as a referral source. I'm excited. And you may or may not be interested, but you might know some people who could use what I'm offering. Can I count on you to be on a quick Zoom with one of my business mentors? I wouldn't want you to refer anything you haven't seen. It would mean the world to me. And I also got one from Bill Walker who said, if I could show you a way to talk to an attorney without getting a bill at the end of the month, would you? I thought that was really good. And here's another one, JP, one of our top, he qualifies a lot of people. And what he does is he gets on the phone and says, I want to talk to your 5 most supportive friends. And what he does, he gets on and just says, hey, just as a favor, as you may be able to refer someone to him or her if you see value. And that's, he gets on the phone with them and calls the top 5 people. And so it works. And a lot of people like to do it themselves. And then sometimes they'll get into, what is it? And then it goes down the rabbit hole. So anybody have any questions or comments? Okay. Well, first of all, we're headed out tomorrow to Puerto Vallarta, those that got the trip. I do want to mention that Shield Nations has an amazing team and success and amazing track record. 555 associates are Performance Club qualified. Recognition, 263 executive directors, 78 six-figure ring earners, and 38 Millionaire Club members. So with that, Shield Nation is a principle-centered organization where top leaders and producers are made, tell me, show me, let me, grow me, not born. Okay, so with that, unless somebody has something that they want to chat about, I think we've got it. We're going to keep this pretty brief tonight.
Awesome. And I just wanted to mention next trip's Jamaica. So yeah, don't want to
Go
miss that
out there.
enthusiastic trip. Yeah.
Jamaica
That's a great
will be
one to
awesome.
promote.
Yeah.
That's a good one on that one to say, to ask your new associate, would you like to have a chance to participate in the Jamaican trip, or do you want to pass that one? And then just let them respond, see what they say. They might just say they don't want to go. You never know. You never know.
And remember, stay enthusiastic. I love that, Paul. Okay.
Yes.
And with that, it's only 6:19, but we got to pack. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? Okay. Let's go out there and be the champion in your life and go impact more people with our incredible services. Okay. Bye for now.
All right. Have a good one.
Have fun and have a safe trip.
We shall.
I know you will.
I love your background, Lisa.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Bye, Tina. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Greg.